For the next 2 days, politicians, journalists, and activists from all around the world will gather in the Big Apple to participate in Global Citizen's second annual Global Citizen Now Summit. It's an opportunity for leading figures to collaborate on solutions to some of humanity's most pressing challenges, including extreme poverty, gender inequality, and climate change. Joining us now to discuss the summit is Global Citizen co-founder Hugh Evans. Hugh, it's great to see you.
Great to see you too, Mika. How are you?
You have a special guest tomorrow. I'm very excited about this figure in our society. It's Joe Scarborough.
No,
it is.
I'm not
We're
a guest.
thrilled.
I'm questioning a
mediocre figure.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
mediocre.
not sure your
Yes,
choices, actually,
exactly.
when I really think about
we
it.
Embrace
Hugh.
it. We embrace mediocrity. So, Hugh, it's going to be obviously an important summit. What do you hope? What issues do you hope to focus on mainly there?
Well, Joe, firstly, thank you so much for coming up to be part of Global Citizen Now tomorrow. We're thrilled to have you with us when you'll be interviewing President Macron of France. Really, Global Citizen Now is different from all other summits in that it's not a talk fest. We're designed to drive action on the world's greatest challenges. And the thing that makes it unique is that citizens can interact with world leaders. Unlike closed-door summits like Davos, this is the complete opposite. You have an opportunity to interact with G7 leaders, with heads of Fortune 500 companies, and ultimately solve the world's greatest challenges. The thing that we're most passionate about right now is reform of the World Bank. For too long, under the leadership of the former president, David Malpass, they were really asleep at the wheel, and we saw that really he was absolutely an empty suit. Right now, all eyes are on Ajay Banga as to whether he can reform the World Bank to make it serve the world's poor as it was designed to do as part of the Bretton Woods Institute post the Second World War agreement.
And your focus remains, well, on several topics like climate change, but your primary focus remains on extreme global poverty. Talk about what you hope to accomplish, how you hope to move the ball forward tomorrow.
Well, you're exactly right. And really, extreme poverty and climate change are two sides of the same coin, because right now all the climate negotiations are stalled because the world's wealthiest nations promised to give $100 billion to the world's poorest nations to transition to clean energy and withstand natural disasters. But they're $17 billion short. And so over the next few days, we hope to see true leadership from the G7. Also from the private sector has an opportunity to step up. You're going to be speaking to President Macron tomorrow, and he's agreed to host a summit on June 22nd in Paris. We have big hopes for the next few days, and we're all going to be tuning in to that really important interview that you're going to be doing tomorrow from Global Citizen Now.
So talk a little bit about the relationship between the challenge to address extreme poverty and, how shall we say, the anti-democratic forces that seem to be sweeping the globe. So the backdrop to this summit, of course, is the threat of, shall we say, authoritarianism to democracy as such. So how do we address these central questions that you're dealing with in light of the context, in light of the struggles we're facing now across the globe?
Well, our view is that citizens around the world need to be empowered to hold their leaders accountable. And everything that we've done at Global Citizen is about empowering citizen activism to enable them to hold world leaders' feet to the fire. Because unless world leaders are accountable, the promises that they may make on a grand stage often aren't followed through. Case in point is the World Bank right now. As of 2022, they were lending at an equity-to-loan ratio of 22%, which means they were letting billions of dollars that could be deployed just sit on the sidelines. That's not acceptable. We need Ajay Banga, the new head of the World Bank, to step forward. We need Janet Yellen, because ultimately the Treasury is the largest shareholder of the World Bank, to step forward right now. And that's only going to happen when citizens raise their voice in unison and hold world leaders accountable.
Hi, Hugh. Great laudable ideals, and every big forum would say the same, that they want to make sure that it's not just talk, that there's follow-through. But what are you doing differently to make sure that the things that come out of your forum actually do get implemented, given that all of these leaders, like President Macron, will go back to their own citizens and face their own domestic political realities and have to respond to those?
Well, the thing that makes Global Citizen unique is we're not just a think tank. We have 11 million members around the world, and those members are in France. And so when President Macron goes back to France, we'll have tens of thousands of global citizens in Paris calling on him to actually use that summit on June 22nd as an opportunity. So obviously, you know, he lives in a democracy, and so we can use the power of democracy for good. We can actually have actual citizens hold elected representatives to account all around the world. That's different. Most think tanks, they bring people together and there's no accountability mechanism. Our accountability mechanism is in the power of our membership. That's why I'm calling on everyone around the world to download the Global Citizen app and use your voice, because this app empowers you to hold world leaders accountable for the promises they've made to address the greatest challenges of our generation.
Well, and Hugh, before we wrap this up, I want you to once again explain your unique, because I was talking to my son about it yesterday when we were talking about
That's awesome.
about interviewing President Macron, and talked about what's unique about Global Citizen. It's not, I think we all grew up in a sort of Live Aid, Farm Aid type world, which was great,
right,
where people would contribute with the right checks. But again, you're multiplying that thousands and thousands of times over by telling people, we're not asking for your $15 contribution. We're asking you to really lend voice to our causes, whether it's with President Macron or President Biden or Justin Trudeau, whomever that leader may be.
That's exactly right, Joe. And I think your analogy of dating back to the days of Live Aid is important because, yes, that raised over $128 million to help address the famine of its time. But we know that extreme poverty is a $350 billion a year challenge. It's not going to be solved through black tie gala dinners. And so that's why we need citizens to raise billions of dollars by calling on world leaders to commit. And since Global Citizen was founded over 10 years ago, more than $46 billion has been deployed from the announcements made on Global Citizen stages. And that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the voice of millions of citizens calling for change. And when you come to the Global Citizen Festival on the Great Lawn of Central Park every year, you don't buy a ticket, you earn it through citizen action. All of your actions earn you points, and that's what makes this model unique. It is global democracy at work.
It's really a beautiful model. Global Citizen co-founder Hugh Evans, thank you so much. And Joe's interview, by the way, with President Macron will air live on Morning Joe tomorrow morning, so we'll all be watching.